My name is Scott. I'm the appraiser half of the Solomon Development Team. I'm going to show you how you can use depreciated replacement cost in your appraisal practice. First, we will outline our assumptions about depreciation. Second, we will examine replacement cost. We assume the age-life method. This is because the URAR assumes the age-life method. Age is effective age. Life is economic life, called lifespan in the URAR. Effective age divided by economic life is the percentage of depreciation. Now, economic life is a specification in the cost manual. Economic life minus effective age equals remaining economic life. When you enter 20 years in the effective age field on page 1 of the URAR, the form calculates physical depreciation in the cost approach. 20 years, 60-year life from the cost manual, 33%. We assume zero functional or external depreciation. External depreciation is best factored into the opinion of site value, and functional depreciation can be handled separately. Economic life minus effective age equals remaining economic life. As a percentage, if you look in the cost approach, depreciated cost of improvements divided by cost new is the percentage of remaining economic life. Think of it as the percentage of cost new that the market is paying for the building. If physical depreciation is 33% and there is no functional or external, the market is paying 67% of cost new. We license data from National Building Cost. They include 11 quality levels, and there are 6 quality ratings in the UAD system, so we use the other 5 for half steps for houses with characteristics of 2 ratings. Now, their base cost data is localized to the zip code where your subject is located by something called a zip code multiplier. The cost data is published as average total cost. Solomon uses regression to extract variable cost from the average cost data. Single variable regression is the familiar y equals ax plus b equation. So for us, y equals total cost, a is the variable cost, x is the quantity, the number of square feet of GLA, and b is the fixed cost, or the builder's costs, regardless of size. Here's a simplified example using only 2 houses in the sample. We look in the table and see that 1,300 square feet has an average total cost of $125 per square foot, so the total cost is $162.5. In the same table, 1,200 square feet has a bit higher dollar per foot as the size goes down. This calculates to $153.6. So 100 square feet costs $8,900. The variable cost is $89 per square foot. 8,900 divided by 100. If variable cost is $89 per square foot, and again, if this is from the nationwide database, we bring it to the local level by using the zip code multiplier. In this case, let's assume that the local multiplier is 1.04. The $89 becomes $92.56. If the market is paying 67% of cost new, the adjustment is 0.67 times 92.56, or $62. We automate the depreciated replacement cost method. Solomon Adjustment is our original application, and it's fastest when you can estimate remaining economic life, in other words, when you can estimate depreciation. Solomon Cost was developed as a more accurate way when you have sketch data, because then you can calculate depreciation by doing the cost approach backwards, in a sense, from the market value to give a more credible estimate of depreciation. Solomon Cost New was developed for the needs of people that are appraising new construction, and the new construction projects typically showed depreciation because the local builder cost was different than the cost manual. So we developed this to equalize the published cost to the local builder cost. Any method of deriving and supporting adjustments relies on assumptions. The paired sales method assumes that properties are similar enough in other ways to show the adjustment without distortion. Regression assumes that sample size and sample fit have statistical power. That is much easier in the cost manual than it is in the MLS data. Again, our depreciated replacement cost assumptions are that the cost data is credible, that external depreciation can be factored into the site value, and that functional is not present or can be estimated. Physical depreciation occurs evenly in all cost categories. That's a big assumption. Join us, take advantage of our free 14-day trial, and then participate in our peer consensus surveys. This has been very valuable for us in calibrating the depreciation assumption that it occurs equally in all categories. We have found that the GLA category depreciates more than others, probably due to decorating, condition, those types of things.